So I'm happy that these are here. I won't have to worry about digging a hole and squatting, because the older you get, the harder it is to do that.
So we are on the Catalina Express. We barely made it in time, or you would have had like a 4-hour wait.
30 seconds. We made it by
So we are headed to Avalon to start the Trans Catalina Trail, right? Mm-hmm. And this first day is going to be a crazy day.
It'll be fun.
But we walked through town for a mile and a half or 2 miles.
2 miles.
And then we're going to hike
8 miles.
Another 8, but we got to stop in town to get food.
I think we have like 1,800 feet.
Yeah, so we have to get food for, of course, lunch, and then for our dinner tonight. Tomorrow we could have a breakfast at, there's an airport like 2 or 3 miles away.
Yeah, we can do breakfast and lunch there.
Yeah, and then, so most of this trip we really don't have to carry a lot of food. We'll get to places where we can find food, right? Mm-hmm. The 2 harbors.
We have one plate time.
Yeah.
Where we need to have breakfast
that should help us
dinner.
out. You have to stay in a campground. Unfortunately, that costs a lot of money.
It's the most expensive trail we've ever hiked. Ever.
It is. It's more, well, for a week, yeah.
For a week. It's like what we spend like a month for.
Yeah. All right. So we'll try to get some pictures on this boat.
Hi.
I'm just listening to your idea.
The Queen Mary. It's sunshiny, it's a little bit cool out here, but it's really kind of cool. Definitely, I couldn't be standing and shooting the video. Water is as blue as it looks. This is Catalina Island. Those are the hills we're going to hike up and over. Ship in the harbor. Don't see the mainland. That's the boat that we came over on. So I can figure out where we're going. Hey, the flowers! Alright, so I guess we're on the right track, right?
Volleyball pit. And a basketball court. Play right here on the water. That's cool. Look at these aloe veras.
Right, so I guess we're on the right track, right?
Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're just starting out. And Roger's videoing, and I am, because I love all the beautiful flowers. This is the town of Avalon. It's so cool because it does have communities. It looks like everybody has these little teeny carts. Yeah, golf carts. I mean, there's cars here too, but majority of people just drive those little carts. Look at, they have garages that only fit the little car.
So we stopped to eat some lunch. Now we're still walking through town. There's a golf course over here. There's a Vaughn's Grocery that had what we needed for lunch and for dinner tonight. Alright, I guess we made it to mile 1. We're walking by the golf course here. There's a bird park that wasn't open. So it's private property. Walking up this road. Supposed to be a campground up here somewhere. I think we'll drink some water and fill up.
What you got there? Some filtered water?
Yeah, nice.
I mean, they have some other water here, but I think it's more for dogs. They have a dog bowl and to clean up with. I don't know. I'm not. But this one's filtered for, I guess, for hikers. Baseball field. It's called Joe Machado Field. So it's a little teeny baseball field, and then it's a soccer field. Looks like a full-size soccer field. This is the Gulch, something Gulch. Campground is at 1.5. We tried to stay here, and the bizarre thing is, it said it was full and there's absolutely nobody here. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of strange. Maybe they have half of it closed. Who knows? But there's little cabins here and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little spot. Like if you just want to hike up here a mile and a half and then go do some stuff down in town, huh?
Yeah.
Be cool. Oh, look at those pretty agaves.
So at the campground, you take a right. We kept going a little ways up the road. There's a nature center up there, but that's not the trail, so we're gonna go this way. And there was no one in this campground, so we're thinking it's closed. Maybe that's why we couldn't reserve it. I don't know. Maybe it closes during the winter. I don't know. I don't know why. It's hot here. Anyways, we're gonna start climbing up the mountains. The 2 mile marker here, and you got a decent view of the bay and a ship out there. I don't know if it shows up that well on the camera, but it definitely is pretty. You can see the football field that we walked by earlier. So we've been climbing for the last 15 minutes or so. But you can see that ship out there in the middle. See all the fire breaks. And here's mile marker 2. So we're just continuing going up this hill. I think it tops out at, what I say, 1,500? We're at mile 3. It's been a constant, steady climb. This is the road. I do have a nice view. It's been a pretty good uphill climb. Picnic table coming up fairly soon. So rest until you can get there. Well, we got the nice view. We finally see the other side of the island. So this is like what? 270 degrees view. But that's the other side of the island. And then we'll pan back here. See that football field way down there. See, does that look weird?
It does look weird.
Think it's just a reflection?
Yes.
Because the big boats are going back and forth. We made to this little picnic area. We gotta keep an eye out for bison eventually. Adults Trail 1.7. Almost there. Good. Beautiful view, though. Doing good, honey. Some like a post here, but there's no marker on it. Huh.
What is it?
I don't know. There's nothing on it.
Mile marker, is it?
Yeah, probably. Let's see. So we've just been hiking on the road for the last mile and a half. You can see those from the boat. And we've been seeing that boat all day long. A few of these markers on this road here. Not very far, but I don't know how much longer we stay on this trail, the road. We got 2 or 3 more hours to get to the, probably like 2.5 hours till we get to the campsite. And I'm glad we're hiking this in the afternoon. It's not hot. This is called the Hay something reservoir. Let me see what Hay Press Reservoir. So we got to get off the road here and hike over there. I don't know if we're going to catch up to that road again or not, but that reservoir is empty. First buffalo. Just give him a wide berth. Oops, sorry. Let's sit there. We saw some poop. We're near a park and rest area. Tatonka. Kind of just cut across this ridge. Just came down this place of oops, there was a gate. Now we're gonna hike on the trail. There's a little park here. We're gonna stop and take a break. We're guessing this is the trail, right? I don't know if you can see it in the sun, but there's a little reservoir back there. I'm sure that's where the buffalo come down to get water. I don't know if you can tell on camera, it's starting to, the sun's starting to set in the west over the ocean. We can't see it today, but tomorrow we will. We got about 4 miles. It's a little bit before 5, so we're shooting for 7 o'clock to get to camp, which is gonna be nice. We got our flashlights out already. We'll put them on as soon as we need to. Today's gonna be our hardest day. And once we get to camp, we don't have to cook or anything. We're just gonna eat a sandwich and go to bed. They have bathrooms and water. Had a pretty good little climb. Looks like we got a nice little descent somewhere down here. Basically, I think we're just kind of like mirroring the road, but not on the road.
You put it all the way strong?
What? I wouldn't. You could see good if it's yeah, on 2. Alright, so this is what our campsite looks like during the day. Big brown barrel. So there's a road right here that they could bring all the supplies in. I don't know what these circles, lock circles, are about. So we came into camp, I don't know, not 8:30, so it was dark for like 3 hours, but this is where we just pitched a tent because there was some guy had pitched a tent back here somewhere. Yeah, there's a road right over there. That's how they could resupply all this. There's a sign by the bathroom where somebody will pick up your gear and take it to the next campground.
How much is it?
Oh, come on now. Kind of walked up through this canyon down there or something. But, yeah. No, hiking towards the campground was nice. Yeah.
Everything else sucked.
So, recap yesterday.
Yesterday was a long, hard day. It was hard. It's the hardest day I've had in hiking for many years. But it was hard because we had to get on the plane. We had to de-ice, so it took an extra hour. We got into LA late. So late to get a Uber to get to the shuttle before it took off. I would hate to think if we were 1 minute later. We would have been hiking until like 2 o'clock in the morning. So we got here around 8:30. It was actually a beautiful hike. It was just there's some very steep parts.
Yep.
Pretty dangerous parts for us because we're old. If we fall, we're probably going to break something.
So this campground had bear box and
This is nice. People complain about it all the time, and
toilets and water. So
very nice. I like it. The boxes, and they were saying, oh, it wasn't very nice. Maybe because we don't get a view of the ocean, but
yeah. Where are we gonna go? What's it called?
we're gonna go to airport.
Well, and then after the airport, it's not 2 harbors.
A
It's
small harbor or something.
what's it called?
Can't remember. Some kind of harbor.
Shark? No, Shark's with
No.
2 harbors. Okay, I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there.
Cactus. This is very, very desert. Whew, I guess it's Mediterranean. Everybody keeps telling me it's Mediterranean. Do they have these cactus in the Mediterranean? This doesn't even look steep, but it is steep, so I have to have both hands. I don't know, but there's another one here. It's just opening its pretty pink petals. Look at that. So pretty. The rest of them just have ripe fruit, so kind of weird. This is steep. Again, I'm not sure. I think it's water. And I think it goes up to that water tank. If you can see the water tank up there, way up there. I don't know. We're trying to figure out how they get water around. That must be how. All right. Oh, we missed the soapstone quarry. We wanted to stop there. I don't know where it is. Okay, where would you go? Would you go continue on the Catalina Island Trail, or would you go to the airport in the sky, where there's gifts and food and yummy, delicious ice cream and sodas? I think we're gonna go there. Yep. Tiny little airport. It's cute. Very, very cute. Oh, one of the 2 cars are leaving. On Conservancy, airport in the sky. There's a some kind of a clear water airfield. This is the type of things I like to see. Like when I come, I want to see where we go. Huh? Restrooms are in the back. My understanding is I met a lady on the boat on the way over here, and she was saying that the men's job was to do this, cut it off, bring it to the woman, and the woman is the one that chipped off the inside. So here's another soapstone. This is where we get all our yummy food. And these are the snacks. They have all kinds of other gifts you can buy. He's resting. There's a fire going. Look at this. Huh? Thank goodness. Where is it? It's waiting for a snack, huh? It's probably thinking, I don't know where it went. We hiked, gosh, half the island the first day because we went from here up this, and I can tell you this was not easy right here. And then we went here, and then this was, well, let's see. Here's Blackjack right here. So this right here, this right here was torture. And we got lost for half a mile. Straight uphill and straight down. Coming down was horrifying, but we made it. And then we got to Blackjack. I thought people complained about it, but I thought it was a nice campsite. It didn't have any views, but it had everything you needed. And then now we are at the airport right here in the sky. And you can see we've already gone more than halfway. But we're going to go like this, and we're going to go down here, and this is where we're going to be today, in this little harbor. We're going to be at Shark Harbor. Shark Harbor. This is where we're camping right there, right on the beach. So, we're going down from the airport. We're going to go down. Hopefully it's not too steep, but I got a feeling all the steps have been steep, so it's probably going to be steep. Okay, and then the next day we'll be going through 2 harbors to somewhere. And then there's a loop at the end of the island. See it? It's the yellow loop. There's another loop after that, but we're not doing that. We're just going to do the 40 miles of Catalina.
We just got past our lunch break at the airport in the sky. And we had a nice time, stayed there for a couple hours, had some breakfast, and we bought a sandwich for the trip. So here is the ocean, and we're heading down that way, and then we're ocean over there too. So trail usually tries to get off the road, but it's always close to the road. So this road goes down to a little harbor from the airport. So if we stayed on the road, we'd get there too. But
there's water there. I feel like there's some sun there, so we might get a sunset. Look at this view. I don't know if you can see the island way in the back, right past those electrical lines, and then there's a boat out there in the water. Not many boats right now.
That has to be the mainland.
That has to be mainland. It's not another island. I think the island is to the left of us.
The airplane just took off. So he's gaining altitude here. It looks like he's heading back towards the mainland. So people will fly here just to have fun flying, and the story was that some guy would fly from Las Vegas to Catalina Island Airport to get cookies. How fun. It was a bit windy up here. This is our junction. We're going to head down now to little harbors, but this is the view. It's kind of windy, so there's a trail that goes down to a quarry down by the water, but we're heading down to the ocean right in the middle of your screen, somewhere down there.
Let's go. Woo, the wind on this side is chilly.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
So pretty. Okay, so we got water there. Looks like the second island is over there. So we were wrong. If you can see it, it's over that way. Second portion of the island, and you can see the mainland over here.
Another great view here. We've been walking on this ridge line here. You can see down to the water shoreline here, but that's not where we're going. I think we're going more straight ahead, but we'll find out. There's ocean all around us. Smile for the camera. This is our first glimpse of our campsite. We've been eyeing this little cove the whole day long once we got up top. Our campsite's going to be right, kind of like right above where Plantley's Head is. Well, we still got half a mile to go, but at least we're almost there. Just beautiful, huh? Camped down by the beach. Well, the wind's going to be hitting us tonight, but oh well. Beautiful. All right. Alright, let me zoom in here. You can kind of see it better. Sorry about the wind. It's just a nice little cove.
Big, huge flock of quail. Ooh, the sinkhole. Ooh. That's concerning. As long as I'm not standing on it.
To the campground. Just gotta look for our site. Ocean's right down over there. Should get a really pretty sunset. Lots of buffalo poop.
Buffalo are not far away.
They like this area.
But there's a lot of grass.
Find out. Yep. Number one is. We gotta find out where number one is.
This was worth the blood, sweat, and tears. It was blood, it was blood, it was sweat, and it was tears. Pacific Ocean is called. It is beautiful, though. Look at that. Oh, it feels so good on my feet. Oh, it does. It feels like ice. It has like 20 feet, I think, and then it has a drop. 20 feet, and then it goes down. It's probably about 60 degrees right now, maybe 55. The water's probably about that cold too, so it doesn't feel like it's. Now it's starting to feel pretty good. For my feet being in it for that long. So beautiful, you guys. Oh, that boat kind of changed position. I think it's a fishing boat. It looks like there's a bunch of fishing poles. Okay. This just makes me want to go to sleep. Which we will be asleep in about 30 minutes.
All right, so good morning, everybody. I'm sitting here at a picnic table at the campground. There's a palm tree right above us. The ocean's right over there, this way. So we got into camp around a little after 4, maybe, or around 4. So it gets dark at 5:30, right? I mean, it's dark. The hike to the airport was uphill, but it was only not quite 2 miles. So we just took our time getting out of camp and made it to the airport. They have a nice building there where you can eat, and they're real hiker friendly. I mean, you know, they don't have a lot of like resupply stuff, but they have food. And then we packed out a sandwich for the trail, and they had cookies, big old cookies. Let me see, I still got one here. Hold on. This is Sandy's, so you can tell these are really big cookies. I ate part of mine already. There are campsites right by the beach, closer. Ours is a little ways off, but all by itself. I think that's why we chose it. But it's not a far walk to the beach. Around, we've got 5 miles to go to our next campground. 5 plus, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so we thought it was longer. For some reason in our minds, we thought it was more than like 10 or 11. But only 5. And then the day after that, it's like 6. Mm-hmm. The day after that's a return. It's kind of, you do a loop at the end, and it's like another 6. And now we have finished the trail. We haven't decided what we're doing right after that, but that's a couple days away. So I'm going to show you the campground right now. The campgrounds, the 2 we stayed at, I think all of them, except for the very last one, they all have running water. Yeah. This one has, like I said, portable potties. Last one had a building with a bathroom. And it had running water, but not in the bathroom. The next one's supposed to have running water in the bathroom. So I guess you could actually take a shower. This is site 1, the farthest one away from the beach, but it's all down. I mean, it's all flat. It's not up a hill or anything. So, and then there's a bear box, which they don't have bears, but they do have these foxes. Oh shoot, foxes! All right, we are hitting the trail. Hope we have a nice easy day. Sun's out now. It was like, wow, it's blue again.
Interesting for sure.
All right, this is our climb up. We're going to be in the sun now. We thought we were going to be in the clouds.
We hoped we were going to be in the clouds going up this.
It is early, right? I don't know what time it is. Like 8-ish. I don't have my watch. I gotta fix my watch, or just buy a new one. Gotta fix my watch or buy a new one. It was only $18. It was only $18.
Get a new one.
But the watch still works. The band just broke. Climbed up a little bit here. I think that's the gal. She's down by the water. And then that's the campground.
They call it the Little Oasis because of all these palm trees. And it is beautiful. That's probably why the bison like to come down and eat the grass, huh? Yeah? Oh, cool. Yeah, we were remarking how beautifully clear the water was. It's not like... Oh, it's shallow? I didn't want to go too far. I only went to like right below my knee. That was it.
No, I know.
Let's see.
See how the water's lighter?
Yeah, it's pretty.
See how that? I mean, I've never seen that in the ocean except when it was like big surf. That's pretty. Look at that. And that boat just moored out there all night.
Yeah, that fishing boat took a little siesta there.
Yep, it slept there all night.
Yep, it anchored away. You can walk out on that flat thing, it looks like. That flat plateau there. We didn't, because we're like, no thanks. But it's beautiful. Oh, those rocks are...
Oh, that's like a caretaker.
Probably that guy at the top. He's probably the one that puts everything. Yep.
It's a bit over there.
It's crazy. I don't know how they got that over here, but hey.
Oh, it's road, man.
Huh?
Road.
No, how they got it to the island. This is beautiful. We're up on a plateau coming up from the campsite. What was it called?
That was Little Harbor.
Little Harbor, and it was a tiny little harbor. One little boat. But look at how wide, vast it opens up to the water here. We can only see a little smidgen of that from that a small little place we were. So cool. Going over there, you can see where we're going.
Huh. I see something out there. I see a rock or something. One of the birds flying around it? Like a little ripple?
I'm not seeing it.
You can see this long stretch coming up. The whole trail all the way down there. All the way down there to where those roads are is where the campground is. Still got a little more climbing to do. But at least we got a breeze. Beautiful. Alright, so we got a little bit of a climb. Already, we've got one more big climb. And try to show it to you on the video. Okay, it doesn't look steep, but that's a big climb. It's a good 400 foot climb. Straight up. The two harbors is one side of it's in there. And nice, and we have nice views of the ocean all day.
Black and white stripes. Yep, it's a tiny one.
We made it up to the climb, hard climb. It's not quite to the very top, but close enough. Beautiful, beautiful day. Slightly overcast and makes it nice and cool. Nice breeze out in the open. Our destination is to get to that picnic table right there. Take our break. Wave to the camera.
West Coast. Over there. It's the middle of the island. I think that's the West Coast way over there too. We were inside the cove right beyond this big mountain here. There's a cove that goes in there to the left. Down there. So
There's
pretty.
a survey marker up here. I'll get a video of it and a picture. U.S. Coast Guard survey. Huh, interesting. I'm at the top, babe. All right, we made it to the top of this climb. Yeah. So we went that way and then there. So now we're at 1,200 foot. And that's like a high point for the day?
This one and that one over there.
That one over there is the same, huh? Yeah, so we kind of just got to go down and back up, but not a lot of loss. And then after that, we got to go all the way down in the water. But
Right.
see, look, there's another island out there. I don't know, there's an island there, and there's one out there.
It's the West Coast. We're headed down into that harbor. It's called Two Harbors. There's a harbor going in right there. And then there's a very narrow, small area right in the middle of the island that connects the two islands together. And then the second harbor's on that side. We're 2.5 away, I think. Yep, 2.5 away. Looks beautiful and so blue. There's Roger. I'm leaving him. I was just saying I don't wear my jacket because I get hot easily. I always have. And so I just wear my t-shirt, and so I can't sit for very long because I'll get cold because the wind is blowing and it is hot. I have a hat. I have a bandana on this arm and a t-shirt on this side because the sun is hitting me from this side right now. But look at that view. A very strenuous hike. It's not for beginners, I don't think, but I guess you could do it if you went slow.
Hey, you take a picture of me? I take a picture of you. Yeah.
That white rock.
Yep. That must be the town right there.
Probably gonna be down.
Yep, gotta go down. I think once we get down this real steep part, hopefully it doesn't look as bad, but this is gonna take a while. Yeah. I can't even see where that campground is now. You can see the little picnic table we were at earlier. A little more clouds, a little more fog on the ocean. All right, and there's LA, I think. All right, here we're going downhill. It don't look steep, but it's slow going. You gotta ride your brakes all the way down to harbors. You can see the first harbor. And you can see the second harbor. I wonder if the second harbor's where we're camping. I don't know. We'll see. Still walking on a road. Still kind of steep, so can't go like full out, but it's windy right now. 30% chance of rain today. More tomorrow, so hopefully we could it'll blow us by. But
Deer hunting season. When? It doesn't say when it is. But that's how come Roger wears this. They will not mistake me for a deer ever again. Alright, this is on the west side of Catalina. And then right in there you can kind of see this is Two Harbors. So there's a harbor on both sides of this, right in the middle. It's not very wide right here in the middle, huh?
Laundromat. Little town. It's kind of quaint little town. It's all dirt roads, right?
I don't think there's any pavement.
Oh, there's brick road right here.
Brick, but that's it.
But then you can catch the ferry down over that way. They have a nice courtyard for that restaurant.
And they're opening up the bar, not for another hour, so we just can't wait. Bar and food. We just got pizzas. Look, Cabana's out here. It's a tropical paradise. Ooh, nice. Hi.
We are setting up our tent. Got it set up now. We are at Two Harbors Campground. Ours was the first tent site here. Not a great site, but it'll do. The moon's out right now, so we thought it might rain tonight, but hopefully it doesn't. Today we hiked from Little Harbor straight up the mountain to beautiful views of the ocean, and just really pretty. It was a hard hike up. And what makes this trail so hard isn't the distance, but it's the steepness of the trails. And sometimes the trails are just roads, so the roads are steep. Tomorrow, if it's raining, we're going to take the low route, right? Which is a road, but because there's a loop from here to the end of the trail is a loop. So straight ahead is the mainland, and I'm pretty sure that is Long Beach Harbor in that area.
Can you see him?
He's still there.
Oh, he's just sitting there.
He looks like a teddy bear over there.
He looks adorable.
Hey, buddy. I know we're not supposed to be friends, and you're a wild animal, but I ain't leaving you no food.
No, you're not getting food from us, dude. Not gonna happen.
Can you still see him?
Yep.
He's like looking around.
He's just like, oh, you'll probably give me some because
Cute.
I'm adorable.
He is so cute.
But that's why they have issues with him, because people keep on feeding these daggone things. Hey, buddy.
He sees me moving. Oh, there you are. Look, we're all pink.
I know, we always are.
It's always makes us think.
All right, let's see. All right, so it is. What's our 4th day here? Yeah. And we're in our tent, 7 o'clock in the campground. It's raining. It's supposed to be a break in the rain for a couple hours. Is that right?
I think we have 3 hours. We have 7, 8, 9. And then maybe 10 it gets cloudy again.
Okay, so we've got a loop to do for over the next 2 days. So because of the weather, we're probably going to do the lower elevation part of the loop to get to the campground. And because we don't want to be going up and down these hills in the rain.
It's pretty steep. It's extremely steep. Like, really.
There's some steep parts, yeah.
Very
In the campground, checking out where the bathroom was, and I found the water in the bathroom. There's some sites all the way down by the water, but we're at the highest point. But this road, look at my shoe. I've got like 2 pounds of mud on each shoe right now.
How beautiful it is. Tropical feeling. This is the 2 Harbor Campground. There's lots of places here. Of course, the one place we stayed didn't have a flat spot. These all have nice flat spots for the tents under the awnings. Ours was like, no way you could put a tent there. So we got our tent wet, which is fine. All these are wet underneath there anyway. It's cool. There's a road literally right there. You can see the car going. It's right next to our, like 20 feet from our tent. It's weird. There is like an outdoor shower up there, Roger said, but it's completely muddy. Like your feet get soaked in mud if you go up that direction. So I just came to these little pit toilets. I felt better though. Whew. You can't wait. You gotta go when you gotta go.
Going back to the village, like it says. Take this little road back into town. It's not quite 9 o'clock yet. We're just waiting for the rain to stop. It's going to start again, so we're going to get wet, but at least we'll have part of the day dry, and it's supposed to clear up tonight if the prognosticators are correct. So there's campgrounds down there, down that way, and up. Quite a few. 2 Harbors Campground. So can't see the mainland this morning. It's funny, it's not cold. It's not warm, but not cold. But LA's over there somewhere. Long Beach in LA. I think what I saw was the mountains was like rolling hills. Remember that school you guys played? It's right there. And then there's Manhattan Beach.
Yeah.
And then some other ones. And then there's the harbor with the fog over the mountains. So I think because of the rain, we're going to be taking the road today. And then we'll see how we feel. I got to check by and see what exactly the time the ferry leaves tomorrow. There's two of them out of here. And then, oh, you can see the water. There's like the depth stuff in it. So we heard a couple seals last night, and then one boat that kept making noise, but I imagine it's pretty loud during the summer.
It's a
Party barge.
So this is Two Harbors. Basically. The beach is made up of tiny little pebbles. Teeny tiny. It looks tropical because of all of the palm trees. But the water is super blue. It's just overcast right now. You can't see it. So blue. It's almost Hawaiian. Huh? It's tropical feeling. The water. I think the seals are on that tiny little beach. But he could have been on the beach over here somewhere. But I think they're on that beach out there. That little island. Ooh. Soft. Oh. Yeah. Roger's playing with a sea kelp. We could eat that if we were starving.
And then over here, you see this?
I know. You have the water on this side, which is a weird feeling, knowing that you're just on a big... It's not very often that you're on an island where you can see both all the way around it.
If it was like a 2,000-foot tsunami, we'd be wiped out.
We would be dead. There's a huge... But 2,000 feet, that's big. Right? That's a big earthquake.
That's where the ferry comes in, huh? It's not like the other port.
Two Harbors General Store, saying goodbye to it, where we got our breakfast burritos and all of our delicious food. Yep.
Bring money.
Yep, lots of money. Everything was money. One slice of pizza. Oh, and it was $25 a pizza, which would have been... And you could have got a lot. Look.
We would have got a whole pizza for
25. Instead of we spent...
pieces for 15.
Yeah, it was dumb. We didn't know. But look at this. This is for the summertime craziness that's here. I'm sure it's nuts. They have outdoor bars and everything, tiki huts. It's like a leveler, I guess? I'm not even really sure. Okay, where are we going? I just haven't seen any videos of what Two Harbors look like. You need to get your thing out so you can see where we are. I'm assuming...
It'd still talk to us. Okay, guys. This looks cool, surf lane. So this is Two Harbors from just up from town. Kind of misty here. Not cold, just misty. Feels like the coast, California.
There's our campsite right there. Right in the middle. And then we were looking over here and look at this. What is that? It's some fancy hotel or something. We didn't even know about it, so it's for the exclusives. So pretty. This is like a little harbor to the what? West? South? North? North.
I don't know.
We're not sure.
Northwest.
To the northwest of Two Harbors on the west side. Oh, I didn't know there was a second harbor here. Hoping it'll clear up when we get to the beach and we get to enjoy the day at the beach with a little bit of sunshine. Whew. Boy Scouts got it going on. Look at all this. And then they got all those little trailers. Over there they have an amphitheater. Right there, you can see. They got a little lighthouse right there and a pier. There's a bunch of them right there. There's a bathroom every so often, huh? I feel like they're very often. Like you shouldn't have to dig
once a day you run into a bathroom.
You shouldn't have to dig a hole because there's a bathroom halfway to where you're going, and then where you're going there's a bathroom. So you shouldn't have to dig a hole. Not at all. So I'm happy that these are here. I won't have to worry about digging a hole and squatting because the older you get, the harder it is to do that. The water is. It's so beautiful. And then there's sea kelp, which is why this is another like elite kind of club or camp. There's so many cute little bungalows. It's fancy. This is a fancy one. It's not like the Boy Scouts where everything is canvas. This is actually buildings. This is Emerald Bay. And it's overcast and rainy. But you can kind of still see that the water is really aqua blue down there. It's just that the clouds are, the reflection makes it grayer. But it's beautiful. I always see how green and aqua and clear the water is because of the overcast, but it is stunning. I'm excited to get to our camp. It's supposed to be one of the most beautiful spots on the whole island. So excited. Alright, here we are, the Boy Scout Jamboree. Look at all these little Boy Scout. Look at those A-frame ones in the back. They're adorable. And there's so many over here, you guys. We have muddy feet. Oh my goodness. I just caked off a bunch. But it's pretty muddy. We got one more mile of mud. Hopefully it's not too bad going downhill because it's slippery. We are. Whew. This is beautiful. Really, their property is gorgeous. Everywhere their property is, it's very pretty. This eucalyptus tree. Oh my. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's probably less than a mile. Whew. Excited.
We got 0.8 to go. So we got to go up 160, down 170. So we're probably just going to go up over that ridge.
Cool.
Low part, I hope.
I hope so too, because I don't want to go up. This is our campsite. Look at the rocks. Everywhere. Rock, 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 rock. And then, so wonderfully, sand underneath both of these, like if you had two tents. I think we'll do this one. Looks bigger. Yep. A beer box.
Oh, this is clean the poles. I get to stick in the water, huh?
We're cleaning the poles. Oh, because they're muddy. Yeah, we're just walking in the mud. Our feet are just so muddy. But it looks like we have our own little personal, like, thing. There's, I think, 8 campsites, and we're number 1, and it's just literally by ourselves.
Down by the beach, finally.
Oh, I wish it was warmer, but it is what it is.
So we think we're done raining, which is good. Hope for the mud, and it's supposed to be clear tomorrow. But no sunshine. We'll see what a sunset does. But did you see the mountains behind LA?
Yeah.
Crazy, huh? So there's a bunch of campgrounds all through there. Up there is where the bathroom is, water lockers and food lockers. We're gonna have a little fire tonight and bring it up here, and then whoa! That was close. That was close. I'm sitting on a rock here. The water decided it wanted to come higher. Tide must be coming in. All right. So I'm just walking on the beach. Beautiful coastline to walk along. Bunch of Boy Scout camps, and then the last half mile was just muddy up and down, so it was just extra slow. And really kind of slippery when we got right here to the campground. And it was like ice skating. Something for little tide pools, but it doesn't look like they have them. The water's definitely coming in. There you could.
Be cool to sit on those rocks. Get ready to put his feet in. Woohoo! I'll have a seat there for a while now. It's not that cold. Complain. I wouldn't go swimming in it, but it's comfortable to walk in for a little sunlight tonight, but it is what it is. It's still beautiful. It feels so good. Oh. It sounds like farting. The earth is farting. Blah, blah, blah. It's burping. I bet you this is really aqua blue too when it's not raining. How pretty. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, that came up pretty good. Oh, that cleaned them good. Ta-da! They're clean. Now I just gotta dry them and put my shoes back on. Woohoo! Here comes some more water. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 is right there beyond this big rock. That's where we are. We have our own private beach and our own private area. It has an R. What are you eating?
$10 burrito.
I mean, a breakfast burrito. I mean, it's not worth $10, but when you're starving, it tastes delicious. Yeah. This is our fire for the night, right on the beach. We've had people already covet or come over and say, "Oh man, your site is amazing." Huh? Yeah. They were like, "Oh, it's fire! Oh, feels awesome." And then there's this right there, the fishing boat out there. We saw a seal. We saw one, and then the couple came up and said that they had one that was following them. And we saw, what else we see? No more sea creatures. We wanted to see some other things, like some whales or sharks or something, but nope, nothing so far. But this, oh, on a cold, muddy day, it's marvelous, simply marvelous. It wasn't real cold, no.
It was cloudy.
Yeah.
But definitely muddy at the end, especially.
Yes. Oh my goodness. It was like you take every step you took, it felt like a pound heavier. You're like, what?
It was more than a pound.
It was so heavy. It was like, I can't lift up my legs. I can't even explain that. That's unbelievable. It's just, we were walking through places that shouldn't even have been sticky. It was just rocks. And we were picking up rocks. It was funny because we kept cleaning our shoes off on rocks, you know, try to get the mud off. Then 2 steps later, it was like right back to the same old way. It was funny. Oh gosh, I hope there's some foxes that come visit us tonight. Back to the fire. Oh yeah. And the waves coming in. The waves are tiny little. Nothing. They sound good though.
It's pretty steep.
It's very steep. You have about 3 feet of beach and then you go down.
Final day of our trip. Sitting here at our campsite, and there are 3 tankers. We're leaving port this morning. Here, right to the left of that barrel, see his little head.
There are some pelicans. I think those are pelicans. Looks like pelicans. I just don't see the campsites are pretty neato. They're pretty spaced out. We were so by ourselves. These ones are all open and bike. They got bikes. They rode their bikes down here. Fishing boat. That's where we stayed last night. Look at that beautiful water. And now you can see the Santa Monica Mountains right here and the coastline so well. You couldn't see those mountains a couple of days ago because that air was so dirty and foggy, but I think it was mostly dirty. Now that it rained, it kind of cleaned the air and you can see. They're scared because here comes the monster. Look at that. You can see the rocks underneath the water. So pretty. That island has a bunch of seals and birds. One guy down there. It is beautiful.
Finally got some reception, so we're just getting caught up in email and all that kind of good stuff. Right here, sitting at the ocean in the sun, chilling. Tough life.
This was nice. Thank you, honey. His knees are hurting him.
So this is the town right here. We've got 2.9 miles to go. There's that amphitheater down there. So we got this long cove, probably like a mile long, right?
At least.
Yeah, because once we get to over there, we're real close to town.
It's not that far.
So just this long cove, and then we'll be close to town. Big old tanker out there. Blue water.
Gorgeous.
Blue. You can see.
I think it's the most beautiful.
See the LA mountains right there? You can even see snow. I'm guessing it's Jacinto,
Yeah, Sandy said that.
but I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's the highest one, right?
Yeah, that's the one they were.
Just got a pizza.
We're so happy.
It's nice, not bad. I mean, it's $25.
I mean, for
but
$25, I
it's
mean,
freshly baked.
yeah.
Not made from scratch, but baked, and so it's good.
The crust is good though. It's like
Pizza. There's like perfect weather right now.
perfect. Not hot, not cold.
Good way to end a hike.
Yes. With a big pizza. Look at how weird the waves come in, and it comes in like a scallop. Like funky. Look at this. This is where everybody's Amazon packages are. Don't you think? Where's my Amazon package? It's at the port. It's in a shipping container.
This through hike was a spur of the moment thing. I had to be in Los Angeles and go to the City of Hope to be a bone marrow donor for my younger sister. Everything worked out great, and she's still doing well after a few years now. It's just a reminder that we never know what's going to happen next. That's why we try to get out and do as many adventures as we can. Thanks again for watching us on this one. We hope you get out there soon. See, the hills are going to be walking up.
Delete that.
What, your farts? I'm going to delete the farts. The best part.